Hello there. Here we are at the Rocket Ridge Rusty Show, and this is episode number 13. You see it all the way around? You see that? Look, the blade did not cut into this part of the wood at all. This cut out here for you. So see what I'm doing? I'm just kind of, and I'm going to use my hip right here. See, I'm kind of moving my hip. I'm holding the wood from kicking back. Okay. In episode number 13, I'm going to be teaching you how to cut a V-shaped 45-degree angle notch out of a 2x4. So we're going to be using the power saw, we're going to use a tape measure, and we're going to use the speed square. And we'll need a pencil for sure. We will absolutely need a pencil. We're going to make 2 V-notches out of a 2x4. And this is just to show you, again, some different variations and methods of using a power saw. All right, so we're gonna get started. We're gonna get our 2x4. Okay, we're gonna get our 2x4. Okay, it's right here in front of me. You can't see it yet, but I can see it. Okay, and what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna show you it, and then I'm gonna mark out where I want these V notches. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Okay, this is our notch from episode 12. Okay, we're gonna come off of that. As soon as I find my tape measure, there it is. There's a tape measure. We've got the tape measure. I'm gonna lock it in place because I got the camera in one hand. All right, I'm gonna mark it 2. Okay, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna mark it 2. Okay. What I want to do is I'm gonna take the square. I'm going to mark my V-notch. Okay. Now we're going to flip the square around. I'm going to flip it around this way. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mark it again. Oh, moving on me. Trying to do this one hand. Okay. Let's go over here. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to mark. Okay. We're going to flip the square. Well, it should come out about the same because the way I'm doing it. Again, we're just trying to learn some different ways of using the power saw. Okay. These are going to be the 2 V notches I'm going to cut for you. You're going to learn. Okay. The first thing we're going to do here is we're going to set the blade to the depth of our cut. Okay. Again, you know, as I've been teaching you, you want to unplug the power when you're doing this for safety. So I'm going to go ahead and set the blade. Now I got the blade set. And I'm going to get you over here. I want you to see this. You see the blade is on the mark. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get this cut out. Okay. So now I'm going to take total control of the blade. I'm going to get you a little bit better there. Okay. I want you to see this. Now I want you to see where my hand is here, my finger. Okay. Now, this is a very hard cut to do, but with some practice you'll get it. It's all about control of the saw, knowing your blade. I'll go ahead and set that blade a little bit deeper. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this cut out here for you. So see what I'm doing? I'm just kind of, and I'm going to use my hip right here. See, I'm kind of moving my hip. I'm holding the wood from kicking back. Okay. Let's go ahead and cut the other side. Now I'm using my other side of my hip. And I'm going to hold the 2x4. See this hand? This hand? I'm holding it. Got the guard resting. Check that out. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my line. I know it's a 45 because that's how I marked it. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish my line out on this side. So you can see now I got my line on the other side. I'm going to go ahead and cut this through. Again, I want you to watch where my hands are, right? That's the key here. Because if you're just going to go ahead and try to cut this, the board's going to go all over the place. You're going to be like, whoa, you're going to have like a bad day, and it's going to just hit the camera or whatever, and then no more YouTube video. So anyways, just watch how I'm doing this. I got total control, right? And I make sure that I'm not touching the wood too much. Watch. Got a little deeper there, but again, this is a power saw. You see how I took the guard with my hand and I kicked the guard up? See that? So I'm not just controlling the saw, I'm controlling what it does. Get this cut out both sides. Okay. Now we're going to get the chisel. We're going to get the chisel. Right out, see? Now the rest of this, what's left here, is the blade could not go any deeper, right? Because we're trying to not touch here, we're trying to not touch here, we're just trying to make a V groove, okay? So to finish this off, we're going to use the hammer, do a couple taps. This isn't too much there, okay? Now if you want to clean this up, you're going to clean it up with the chisel, okay? I hope you're learning. I hope you're learning something here. It's one of them videos, not sure what you're learning. I think what I'm really trying to teach you here is, again, total control of the power saw. You know, this is one of those videos to learn about the chisel. It's a video to learn about controlling the power saw, okay? Because if you learn how to control the power saw, you can cut whatever you want, okay? Check that out. We got a V-shaped notch, 45-degree angle, okay? Now I'm going to speed things up a little bit, okay? I'm going to go ahead and make another one. And, alright, so now we're going to cut this next one out, this V-shaped notch, okay? I'm going to do this a little bit quicker. I just want you to watch and understand the total control of the saw, okay? That is the key of episode number 13. You know, whether or not you can cut a V-shaped notch out of a piece of wood with a power saw, or you need other tools and make it a lot easier for you, that does not really matter. What matters here is that we are learning to not have the saw control your hands, but your hands control the saw. And you can use all parts of your body to do that. So what is important to learn from this video is, you'll see my body movements is, I got this hand, I got that hand, I'm using my hips, I'm using my chest, I'm using whatever I have to know the wood and know my cutting, okay? I'm having control of cutting, okay? The blade is my guide. That's my tool. My body is positioned to go with that, okay? And allow it to happen. It's supposed to be a very smooth process, okay? I'm going to go ahead and cut this. that? Nice and smooth, right? See that cut? It's a cut, smooth. I'm not using a chop saw. I'm not using any guides. Just using my hands, controlling rocket ridge. Can do here, I can put it on a bevel my saw. I can make a couple passes here at a 45. Okay, I'm gonna flip the wood around. Okay, I have a little bit of a cut there, so I'm going to follow that cut. Okay. And you see what I did there is I put the blade in just a hair until I felt it loose, right? What I'm saying by feeling that the wood is loose is that it's already cut there. I can feel the blade. I can feel it soften, that there's an opening. And it's not cutting wood, okay? That's how I found without using a pencil and scribing here, I found it by just feeling the blade, okay? You're using all of your senses when you're cutting a piece of wood. You're using your sense of touch, feel, you can feel you can hear it, okay? You can hear the sound changes, okay? Very important. Let's go ahead and finish this. Look at that. It just broke apart. I used my thumb and my index finger and just snapped. Now look how much cleaner that one came out. I got to take the chisel a little bit. But other than that, you got a V-shaped groove right there. Okay. Now sometimes when you tap the hammer real heavy, you get a nice slice on it. See? Just a couple heavy swings. Not too heavy. Now you take a piece of sandpaper. You can smooth that out. But that is a perfect V-shaped groove. Look inside. You see it? All the way around? You see that? Look. The blade did not cut into this part of the wood at all. Did not cut into this part of the wood at all. And what I mean by that is, you see how the blade cut in a little bit on that one? That's a perfect notch right there. That's a V-shaped notch with the power saw. Alright, so this has been the Rocket Ridge Rusty Show. This has been episode number 13. And in this video we learned how to cut a V-shaped groove out of a 2x4. Okay, we learned about controlling the saw. We learned about how to use our body, how to maneuver our body. We learned how to listen to the saw blade, right? Listen to it. You can hear it change if it's cutting something or if it's not. You can feel it in your vibration through this power saw hand. Okay, the handle. Yeah, the handle. Okay. So again, I'm going to show you that V-shaped notch we learned how to cut. Came out nice and smooth. No cuts on either side. It's perfect. Okay. This is. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I hope this can be useful. Okay. This has been the Rocket Ridge Rusty Show, episode number 13, cutting a V shape out of a 2x4. Have a good rest of your day. Take care.